Welcome to this video podcast from the International Al Jolson Society. Starting as an audio podcast in 2007, this is a look into the works and legacy of the world's greatest entertainer, Al Jolson. An unrivaled star of stage, screen, and recording, his influences are felt even today, more than 60 years after his passing. If you've ever wondered what radio was like 60 years ago, this week's podcast is a great way to find out. From the January 5th, 1943 broadcast of The Al Jolson Show, here's the opening with announcer Fred Utall and Al Jolson singing a song and engaging in some rather forced humor of the day. It's quite a bit different from radio in later days, but it's a great look at Al Jolson from January 1943.
Use tooth powder every day, brush your teeth the Colgate way.
When you hear that jingle, you know the makers of Colgate Tooth Powder present Al Jolson, his guest Monty Woolley, and Carol Bruce, Parky Carcass, and Ray Block and his orchestra. And here's Al.
I'm sitting on top of the world, just rolling along, just rolling along. I'm quitting the blues of the world, just singing a song, just singing a song. Glory, hallelujah, I just phoned the parson. Hey, Pa, get ready to call. Just like Humpty Dumpty, I'm going to fall. And I'm sitting on top of the world, just rolling along, just rolling along. Don't want any million, I'm getting my share. I've only got one suit, just one, that's all I can wear. A bundle of money won't make me feel gay. A sweet little honey is making me sad. I'm sitting on top of the world, just rolling along, just rolling along. And I'm quitting the blues of the world, just singing a song, just singing a song. Glory, hallelujah, I just phoned a parson. Hey, Pa, get ready to call. Just like a Humpty Dumpty, I'm a-going to fall. I'm sitting on top of the world, just rolling along, just rolling along. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all had a pleasant New Year's. I know I did. I spent mine in Miami, Florida. And Freddie, let me tell you something, boy. The trains were jammed. I had to stand all the way to Baltimore. And to pass the time, you know, I was reading a paper over another guy's shoulder. All of a sudden, the train lurched, and I swallowed a whole page of funnies.
Wait, just a moment now. Wait, what are you laughing at, Al?
I'd like to see Dick Tracy get out of that one. But I finally got a seat on the train, Freddie. I sat right next to Henry Kaiser, you know, the shipbuilder. And that was even worse.
What happened, Al?
Well, when noontime came around, you know, at 12 o'clock, Kaiser broke a bottle of champagne over my head and said, time to go to launch.
Well, Al, I suppose you stopped off at Washington on your way down to see your folks, didn't you?
Oh, I certainly did. And let me tell you something, Freddie. It was so crowded in Washington, honestly, I couldn't find a place to sleep. Of course, I could have stayed in that empty room at the White House. But then you never know when Mrs. Roosevelt's going to come home. But believe you me when I tell you this. I was at the White House for lunch. But we had to wait about an hour before we could eat.
Was somebody late?
No, but the president had to call up the mint and have him send over a quarter pound of butter.
Say, Al, you mean it's just as hard to get food down there as it is up here?
Hard? It's harder, Freddie. When you walk in a restaurant in Washington, here's what they do. They give you a card. The head waiter calls out a bunch of numbers, and whoever yells, not yet, lady, not yet. Now I got to tell the gag all over again. Well, anyway, in Washington, it's so tough to get anything to eat that they give you a card, the head waiter calls out a bunch of numbers, and whoever yells bingo gets something to eat. That's the idea.
This entire radio program is available on the website of the International Al Jolson Society, www.jolson.org. That's JOLSON.org. Along with many other radio shows, Jolson recordings, video clips, and information about the world's greatest entertainer. Be sure to visit the site and listen for the next podcast. As Al Jolson said, in the words he made famous,
You ain't heard nothing yet.